Shocking number of drug overdoses this weekend at a Calgary music festival. 17 people at the Chasing Summer electronic music event were taken away in ambulances. They'd mixed booze and street drugs, and then they stood in the hot sun for hours. It was a toxic combination. And as Scott Mclean reports, one former raver says escaping that drug-fueled world is the only thing that saved her.
It's kind of every pill is like a Russian roulette. It's like, is this the one that's going to do it?
At just 19, Hannah Johnson has already lost control of her life and lived to get it back again. Marijuana led her to cocaine, acid, and mushrooms. Soon, she was a regular user.
You wake up in the morning with remorse and shame, and then the only thing you can do to get rid of that is to use more.
Johnson has never been to the Chasing Summer Festival, but she was part of a rave culture that thrived at events just like it, where drugs are too easy to find and overdoses are not uncommon.
There's not a lot of barriers between people asking for drugs and giving drugs.
This weekend, 17 people at Chasing Summer ended up in the emergency room, overdosed on party drugs like cocaine, ketamine, and ecstasy. Last year, 6 people OD'd at the same event. And at the Boonstock Festival in BC, a 24-year-old Alberta woman died from an overdose. In 2013, hundreds were hospitalized, and one person died at a music festival in Washington State.
I'm not surprised.
Psychologist Joanne Ginter says the rave atmosphere encourages people to do things they would otherwise never do.
The rules change somehow. Like, we follow what the group or what most people want to do, as opposed to really thinking about what is the best thing for me to do.
Some people at Chasing Summer complained that booze was easy to find, but security less so. In a statement, festival organizers say in part, "Our comprehensive emergency response plan allowed our team to effectively respond to any incident as they arose in a quick and efficient manner. Safety is a year-round topic." Clean and sober for 16 months, Johnson is glad the party is going on without her. She's had 3 friends die from overdoses since March. One of them was just 16. She wants her story to make others think twice.
So I believe as a larger community we can bring more awareness.
And Scott is live at Fort Calgary tonight. So Scott, is it possible this was a bad batch of drugs?
Yeah, we've seen that before, Tara, but it's likely not the case here. There were a range of drugs that were used: marijuana, cocaine, ecstasy, or even ketamine. Now, some people were aggressive with paramedics. Other people were completely unconscious. Now, both the paramedics and police will tell you there really is no safe dose of any of these drugs. For instance, ecstasy, it raises your body's internal temperature, and of course the sunshine beating down this weekend just exacerbates that.
Scott, everyone at the festival was patted down and they had the bags checked. So how do these drugs get inside?
Yeah, well, Hannah Johnson says that some of her old friends used to come to events just like this, specifically to sell drugs that they would tape to parts of their body that you just weren't going to pat down. Now, she says that even if you could stop that stuff from getting inside, she says people in the rave culture are just going to do those drugs before they get inside. So, Tara, it's a problem that doesn't have very many easy answers.
It's Scott Mclean reporting. Thank you.